everyone, it's Pepsi back here in Roblox Wild Horse Islands. In this video today, I am going to be turning in over 28,000 training receipts. There are going to be timestamps in the video description and in the video bar down below as usual if you want to skip to specific sections. When I do these videos, I always explain a little bit at the beginning, so for newer players or players who might not know why I am turning these in right now, they have some context and can understand. So if you don't know what training receipts are, they are earned by completing activities here on Training Island. They are a currency, basically, and you get training receipts from doing any of the training activities on Training Island with your horses. These can then be turned into Steven the horse trainer, that is right over here. You turn in 100 at a time and you get some rewards. You can get accessories, horses, potions, foods. There's a lot of different things you can accumulate from Steven by turning these in. Now, why am I doing this at the start of summer? So I always save up the training receipts for events because during events like the summer event that just started, you can get summer limited colors and patterns in these accessories, these training accessories that you get from Steven. These result in double limited, so that is what you will see a lot of players refer to them as. I have an example right here. So this is a cowboy hat that is a training unique accessory that you can only get from turning in receipts to Steven, but this one is a summer limited, so it is a double limited. It is a training and summer limited accessory, and it is a summer limited because it has the color watermelon green, which is a color only available during the summer event. So that is what I'm mostly looking for when I am turning these in. And I also go over the token value of training receipts every single time I do these videos, because some of you guys look to buy or sell your training receipts, and if you are doing so at your player market, training receipts are valued at a cost of 1 training receipt for 100 tokens. That is usually what they are. Sometimes you'll see them a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, but usually if you are planning on selling or purchasing training receipts from other players or to other players, you can sell them at 1 training receipt for 100 tokens each. And usually you'll see them sold in groups of 1,000, so you'll see 1,000 training receipts sold for 100,000 tokens. That is usually what you will see on player markets. So with all of that information out of the way, for anyone who wanted to know and might not know already, let's get started turning these in. I have, again, 28,700. This is probably going to be sped up, so I'm going to see what I can get. I am really hoping for some more of these double limited accessories, especially the cowboy hats. So let's start turning all of these in. I always double check my recording because I'm always paranoid that I will stop recording for some reason. I'm going to go over all my rewards that I get at the end. Legendary treasure chests. Ooh, did they change what they look like? Oh, they did. They changed the animations. I haven't gotten one since they changed that, so that kind of surprised me or jump scared me. I thought it was a new thing. But I'm only going to be pointing out the cool items. So like this one right here, it is a double limited. It is a coral green checkered flag set. I really like the coral colors too. But I'm only going to be pointing out the super interesting ones. Because there is a lot to go through. And at the end of this video, I always do a complete overview of everything I get. My inventory usually is very full with these training accessories, so there might be a lot, but I'm mostly just going to look at the double limiteds I have gotten throughout this. Hopefully I get some more. And then I will also be opening the treasure chests at the end, so if you're curious about those, I will be opening those at the end, so I can see what I will receive. I'm not used to these new treasure chest visuals. I think the old ones are kind of nostalgic to me. Reverse Palomino Dapple Quarter Horse with Palomino Fade. That is cool. I still haven't gotten any frees, so if I get like a Training Island unique free, that will be forever homed for sure. 100% for sure. I don't know, I've turned in so many training receipts to Steven and I've never gotten a free, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I had to double check that that wasn't a watermelon green or something. If I'm looking real quick, sometimes I won't, I'll miss it. Training. I'm also checking the dumbbells, because those can be double limited. The dumbbells, the jolly balls, the checkered flags, and the cowboy hats. Those are the major ones. Baby blue, shiny yellow. That is a cute combo, but it is not a double limited. I'm going through these really fast. I got another pure Palomino Reverse Dapple Techie. By pure, I mean it has the Palomino Fade, because you can get it with the default hairs, but when you get it with the Palomino Fade, it is usually worth a bit more. Shiny blue, fabric black. A lot of these cowboy hats I've been trying to sell in my market because I don't need all of these. So I usually sell them for like 25k to 35k depending on the color in my market. And they've been selling pretty well. It's just I'm not in public servers in like a trading server or something for people to buy them a lot. Usually I'm grinding. I'm either catching horses or I'm grinding to carnival tickets. I need to grind more carnival tickets. I'm going to post another video today because there were some interesting additions to the summer carnival event. Another cowboy hat. This one's emerald shiny blue. That is a cute combo. Ooh, we got another double limited. So this one is a mouth dumbbell with coral blue and blue, which is a cute combination. But I'm gonna do another video on the changes to the Summer Carnival event. There's just a couple fixes, and then there's also like some new titles and stuff, and increased chances of ribbons on hats. I'm so excited. Rose Gray Impure obtained quarter horse. That is exciting. The Rose Gray is more rare, I think, if I remember correctly. The peppermint treats I don't even use. I don't. Oh my gosh. I'll take the golden apples, I guess. Most of these ones I end up selling to Steven, like the stars pattern, because I end up accumulating so many. I can't even like sell them in my market because everyone has so many in the game. No one's really looking for them. Ooh, we got a mouth jolly ball in coral green. That's exciting. Oh my gosh, that is cute. Cowboy hat in pastel red and neon. That's a cute combo. Shiny pink turquoise. We got a fjord, impure obtained fjord. Ooh, okay. I'll take that. I do want to see how many I have currently. I'm going through these a lot faster, so if I do this video faster since I'm not talking about everything, yeah, I'm already 10,000 training receipts in. I might not speed up this section. It depends. But we did get quite a few double limiteds, which I'm excited for. I don't know if I'll have the energy to grind more training receipts during the summer event, even though it's still for several weeks. We'll see. We shall see. Honestly, it might be worth it to look for some to buy, but I'm hoping for like one more cowboy hat. Maybe that's a double limited. We got a rose gray Icelandic impure obtained. That is cool. Another rose gray. We're getting so many jolly balls. I need to sort through my jolly balls. I probably have so many duplicates and I don't even use them because they're huge. I mostly use thoroughbreds, and then when I have jolly balls, they are massive if you're equipping them on a thoroughbred. So they're not my favorite. I might have to equip it or try to see if I can equip them on some other horses I have to use those. I don't know. I don't like jolly balls on the thoroughbreds. I don't love some of the other accessories, like the glasses. Any of the glasses is not my favorite on the thoroughbreds. Let me see what else, because the placement's weird. Appaloosa, we got an impure obtained rose gray Appaloosa. We're getting quite a bit of rose gray horses, which is exciting. Actually, maybe they're not the rarer one. Maybe I swapped them. I don't know. I forget. We got gray hearts and purple cowboy hat. That is a cute combo too. Rose gray impure obtained Appaloosa. I have so many of these. I need to really sell them, but I don't know their prices. And even when I look at socials, they're so flooded with people trying to sell them that I can't even find the value of them. So I don't know. I'll probably just like mass put them in my markets and hope they sell and just go AFK in like a trading hub or something. We're getting a bunch of dumbbells, but they're not, they weren't double limiteds. We did get another double limited cowboy hat. That's exciting. This one's carnival stripes. That is so bright. Oh my gosh. The carnival stripes. I was thinking of making like a tie-dye horse, so I might equip this on that horse if it ends up looking cute. The secondary is sapphire, which is okay. I would have preferred like a white maybe, or like a pure black, but that is still very cute. Oh, I almost thought that was coral green. I really need to fix my inventory because they're going to be so full and flooded. I have so many of these dyes too. I don't even know what those go for. I think they go for like 20k each or something like that, each bottle. Or no, less than that. 10 to 15k each bottle? I don't know, something like that. We got another impure obtained rose gray Appaloosa. Ooh, that's exciting. We got a pure obtained Mustang in rose gray. So it has the rose gray fades. Every time I see the green, I think it's like coral green, and then I read it and it's some other green. Purple pearl and shiny blue. That's a cute combo. It's just I don't have a horse to put that one on. Jolly ball. Dumbbell. I love the purple and orange. It's just I don't know what horse to put those on because I have a bunch of purple and orange accessories. We're getting a lot of chests too. I don't know how many I'll have by the end of this. At this point, I'm just looking at this to see if it's a double limited. I also need to stop with my obsession of grinding carnival tickets, and I need to actually start catching more. Training unique fabric red yellow. That is like, I don't know, McDonald's colors. I always think of McDonald's. And I already have one of those like with the same colors in my market right now that I'm trying to get rid of. I think I also sold one of these just like this in my market. I need to sort through these because I'm gonna have so many different colors and I don't even know which ones I'm gonna equip and which ones I need to sell. And then I always see so many people selling them for so much. I don't know why people sell cowboy hats for like 50k. I'm like, who's paying 50k for a cowboy hat? Neon turquoise and clear quartz. Ooh, that's a cute combo. Who's paying 50K for a cowboy hat? I saw someone selling them for 80K and I was like, that's like that's like a high event accessory. I will take the training voucher. Thank you very much. If you want to give me some potions too, Steven, I will appreciate those. I kind of hoard potions at this point. Light gray fabric yellow. We got a impure obtained Palomino reverse dapple Appaloosa. Tell me why this game never wants to give me like a high tier. Standard bread, Palomino. So Palomino reverse dapple impure obtained. Sorry, I saw Palomino and I was like, oh, that's pure. And then I was like, no, it's not the Palomino fade. I remember when everyone was freaking out about when the standard breads were released, they were like selling the Training Island uniques for so expensive. And I was like, wait a week, it'll go down. Like, don't buy one for like I forget how much people were selling them for. I saw someone buy one for 350K. And I was like, why? Rose Gray, Impure Obtained, Appaloosa. Ooh, we did get a double limited. We got Coral Green on a Mouth Dumbbell. This isn't my favorite combo, so I'll probably try to sell that eventually. But I don't know how much they go for, so I'll probably check on socials and put it in my market. I just end up throwing everything in my market and then see what sells. Ooh, okay, I'm not mad at this one. So I have a Palomino Reverse Dapple Thoroughbred that has 100 speed, and that's pure. This one's impure, but it does have 99 speed, 55 stamina. Maybe. I'm probably keeping that in my collection until I find a better one. We got a Paint Horse Impure Obtained Rose Gray. Another cowboy hat that's obsidian and pink pearl. Every time I see like obsidian or black and pink, I just think of Blackpink. I don't know. I don't even know. I might end up putting that on like my Appy because I have a black coat, not Appy, Andy. Black coat Andy that's like clear quartz, and I think that might look cute on there. I wish you could get the patterns. Can you not? I want to get the watermelon pattern on stuff. I don't know. I think you can, but maybe I'm just not lucky yet. Impure obtained Palomino Reverse Dapple Appaloosa. I'm getting a bunch of low tiers, which is okay, but I need to find those values so I can start just selling them in bulk. Otherwise, I don't know what to do with those ever. The amount of clicking. Pink, pearl, and silver. That's kind of cute. I like tilted my head and I was like, that's kind of cute. I think it would look cuter like on a horse. I think with the images, the pink pearl doesn't look as good on like the little thumbnails. And some of these dumbbell color combos are not great. I probably should just start selling them to like Larry. Because some of the worst color combos, I know those won't sell like at all, ever. And I need the inventory space. Peach and shiny green. I don't know. Oh, there we go. We went through all of those. Cool. Let's take a look at the... First, let's take a look at like everything we got. From 28,700 training receipts, this is everything we got. This will include stuff I already had in my inventory, so I do apologize. I can't really sort those out. But we got a bunch of cowboy hats. We did get a double limited with carnival stripes. We also got, I don't think we got any more double limited cowboy hats, but I'm gonna lock that one. Yeah, so now I have those two for summer. I'll definitely try for more, because the cowboy hats are my favorite. I almost always put them on my horses if I have a matching one. We got a bunch of the basic stuff. This will probably be sold to Larry, if I'm being honest. Checkered flags. I know we got some checkered flags double limiteds at the beginning of this. Yes, we got coral green, which is super cute. So I'm locking that one in. And then we did get some dumbbells that are double limiteds. And a mouth jolly ball, I believe. So I'm looking for the little yellow icons. There we go. One of them is coral green and purple pearl for the dumbbell. We got this one that is coral blue and blue for the dumbbell. And for the jolly ball, we got this one that is coral green. So that's exciting. I think that is it for the double limited accessories. So let me just double check. Summer. So my brain is not fully functioning. We got a bunch more of the peppermint treats, the Palomino fade dyes, rose gray fade dyes. Peppermint treats are going to be sold to Larry or just used for breeding. We did get a training voucher. And I think that's it. We got a bunch more training horses. So if I sort these by age, we got all of these ones, starting with this quarter horse and moving forward, I believe. Right? Yeah. So we got a bunch of Palomino reverse dapples. We got a quarter horse Appy, standard bred Techie, and another Appy. And then for Rose Gray, we got a quarter horse Fjord, Icelandic, Appy, 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 Mustang, Appy, thoroughbred paint. So that is super exciting. I need to figure out what to do with all my training horses, or how to price them. If y'all know, let me know down below. But that is everything that I got in the 28,700 training receipt. Actually, no. Chest. I almost forgot about chest. So for chest, I'm going to start with the common treasure chest. We have 28. We got 21 rare treasure chests and 3 legendaries. So I'm starting with the commons. I'm going to go through these quickly. We got blueberries. I don't upgrade these, by the way. Blueberries, saddle pad in shiny yellow wooden tier, wooden lassos, stone lassos. The chest is bigger than I am. A fancy jumping bridle in clear quartz color and tin tier, 14 logs, 17 blueberries, baby blue hair dye, bronze ore, wheat, blackberries, jumping saddle in neon turquoise color with stone tier, tin ore, what is that? A racing saddle in obsidian color and bronze tier, wheat seeds, orange dye, 5 logs, wheat, a western bridle in bronze color and bronze tier. Someone will like that. I'll put that in my market. Some sticks. A driving harness in purple color, bronze tier. Raspberries. Dark blue hair dye. A trick saddle in a watermelon green and wooden tier. Ooh. You can craft these, but I mean, it's still cool to get one. Raspberries. Raspberries. Apples. And coconuts. So that is the common chest. Moving on to the rares. If you guys don't know what I usually look for with chests, I'm looking for the peachy fade dye, the beachy fade dye, the sparkling aura, or the twinkle aura is it called, and fruit tree seeds mainly. Those are the ones I'm looking for. Sapphire lassos. I'll also take like backpack kits, potions. Those are some of my faves too. I think you can get potions. I know backpack kits you can. Western bridle in red pearl and clear quartz, orange flowers, yellow flowers. Fancy western bridle in turquoise with sapphire tier, sapphire lassos, sapphire lassos. All-purpose saddle, bronze color, gold tier. A fancy jumping bridle in neon color, ruby tier. Jumping saddle in fabric purple, gold tier. Green flowers. A dressage bridle in dark red color with iron tier. Yellow flowers, so many flowers from these rares. Cotton seeds. Fancy jumping bridle in dark red and gold tier. Red flowers. I wish you could bulk open these treasure chests. Iron lassos. Dressage saddle in gold color with ruby tier. Blue flowers. Sapphire lassos. They really wanted me to use sapphire lassos and gold lassos. And then the last 3 legendary treasure chests. We got emerald gems, obsidian, and amethyst. Alright, so that is all the treasure chests, and now that is everything in today's video. If you want to see Wild Horse Islands videos, I do videos every single week, and I do live streams every Saturday and Sunday, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video or live stream. Bye everyone!